I'm Erica. Today we're going to be talking about fresh face masks. This is a cosmetic deli unlike anything you have ever seen before. So taking inspiration from places like Pike Place Market in Seattle and other fresh farmers markets, we have one of the craziest, freshest innovations you've ever seen in any shop ever. The fresh face masks are a chilled face mask with 0 synthetic preservatives and these beautiful balance of clays and essential oils, fresh herbs to really deliver high impact benefits to the skin. And you need to use them fresh. When we say they are fresh face masks, it's like going to the store and buying a cup of yogurt. We're using this in 3 weeks and then it is done. So when we make them in the factory, we make them on a Tuesday, they are shipped out and to the stores by a Wednesday. So you're really getting the freshest possible product to put onto the skin. So why a fresh face mask? Fresh face masks are gonna blow other face masks out of the water in terms of their impact on the skin, the results that you can get on the skin. And the reason is because of the freshness. So when you're talking about something that has fruit in it, say blueberries, okay? Rather than a blueberry mask that might have a little bit of blueberry fragrance and some preservatives and just basically clay that's been sitting in a warehouse for a while. Over here, we have buckets of fresh blueberries that get whipped up into that product and you get it on your face literally the next day. So the freshness of that product means that the fruit acids in there and the enzymes, the vitamins are gonna go right onto your skin without any time passing to let those benefits dull. Right? So when you've got it, it's bright, it's buzzing, it's getting onto the skin, and it's really doing the good work that freshness is intended to do. If you've been into the shop, or if you haven't, please come into the shop, you've probably seen a little buffet near our skincare. Have you seen that before? So what it looks like is a mound of ice that has these bowls of what look like smoothies, basically, in these bowls. And they have these beautiful garnishes of rose petals and chocolate and ginger. Those are the fresh face masks. So we keep them out there so A, you can see how beautiful they are, but B, you can get a hint of some of the ingredients like those blueberries or lemon slices or papaya to really help you understand what's inside of those. And we want you to be able to feel them on the skin. So when you come in, you can talk to a staff member, go through a little bit of a consultation to find the one that's right for you, and you can try that right on your hand or even on your face if you want to. And you can really feel the way how soft or radiant your skin feels after having used one of these. They're chilled, so they're so refreshing as well. So you just instantly feel more awake and more alive after using one of them. So when you take that fresh face mask home, the intense freshness comes with a little bit of responsibility, and that lies in your fridge. So after you finish shopping for the day and you come home, you've probably used some, just put the rest in your refrigerator. You don't want to leave it in your bathroom or just out on your shelf. You want to keep it in the fridge because again, that's just going to aid in keeping all of those fresh ingredients healthy for their shelf life. And you do want to pay attention to that. We always have a little best before date that accompanies whoever made your product, and they'll tell you exactly when it was made and for how long it will be fresh. So pay attention to that. It is, like I said, it's like yogurt, so you want to pay attention to that expiration date and use it all up so we can come back and get another one. Here at Lush, we also have a fun little program where you can actually get a free fresh face mask. So all of the black pots that we have are made with a number 5 plastic. Now in most places it is readily recyclable, but some places it's not. So people had questions about that and we came up with an answer. So the answer was to bring it back and we'll do it for you. If you bring back 5 black plastic pots, you will get a fresh face mask on us. We definitely have quite a few fresh face masks, and they're all gonna be for slightly different desires for your skin. If you're looking for something that will make it feel nice and perky, or maybe battle a little blemish that you've got going on, there's something for you. So I can tell you about a couple of my favorites. Speaking of a little blemish here or there, one of my absolute favorites is Cosmetic Warrior. This one is made with what you may think are some strange ingredients. It has tea tree oil, which you probably know is fantastic for clear skin, but it's also made with fresh green grapes and garlic. So when you smell it, it smells like garlic, and that is so good for your skin. Green grapes are an excellent cleanser for the skin, while the garlic really helps to keep bacteria at bay and keep the skin really clean. So my favorite thing about Cosmetic Warrior is it's really like, it is a warrior, okay? So it really seems like it's doing battle with misbehaving skin without drying it out. We don't wanna just suck all the moisture out of it and think that's gonna take care of the problem. Your skin is still feeling really soft when you're done, but it's got all of those really great antibacterial ingredients that are gonna help to keep the skin nice and clear. Another one of my favorites is called Don't Look at Me. It's got that kind of classic blue look, like if you imagine like I Love Lucy or something like that. But when you're done, you're like, seriously though, do look at me. This is a rice scrub. So it gives this really fine polish to the skin, and I really love just giving it like a little circular massage while I'm using it. It also has a lot of citrus. So it has lemon juice and then grapefruit and orange oils. And what that's gonna do is the enzymes in those fruit juices, that lemon juice, is going to help to make the skin look really radiant. So classic combination of like a physical scrub combined with a fruit to help make that skin look really polished and smooth. We can also talk about everybody's favorite, that is Cupcake. It's by far one of our best sellers. Cupcake smells like a mint brownie when you smell it. So it has instant curb appeal, I guess you could say, but it's so effective too. It is a Rasul mud cleanser. So Rasul mud is really good for detoxifying the skin and kind of pulling out all the gunk and giving a nice, it's not a tight feel, but it's like a taut. You know, like somebody just kind of snapped at you and you went, So it kind of makes your skin feel like that. And it's super minty. So if you've ever, you like chew like peppermint gum and then you go out into the icy cold and you feel kind of like, like that. Like your skin feels like that when you use Cupcake. So it has this really like refreshing, tingly feeling on the skin. Mint is gonna be so good for bringing oxygen-rich blood to those cells to make them function really healthy. So this one really is just like zingy and refreshing and makes you feel really like perky afterwards. That's one of my favorites. So that's just a little bit about fresh face masks, but if you wanna try one out yourself, come on into the shop, let's talk, let's get the right one on you, and I guarantee you're gonna love them. So comment down below, you probably have some questions and we'll be happy to answer those, and then give us ideas for next time because this is an ongoing conversation between us. So you tell us what you wanna hear and then we will talk about it next time.